Hey guys, good evening, all of you. Thank you so much for joining this webinar.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you all know, this webinar is mostly about how to crack IT service interviews. But I assume there could be a lot of different types of people who are joining this for this webinar. So I just wanted to quickly walk you through this whole webinar, what we are going to see, how long it is going to last. We have planned it for like 1 hour, 15 minutes max, and then we will take a few questions. And also we are planning this as a continual series so that we can be helpful to the students in a continuous way, not stopping with a single webinar. That is how we have planned. Okay, it's just I'm trying to walk you through this webinar. Like it will be mostly a hands-on session where I'll be asking you a lot of questions. I'll be teaching you something, not much, but very, very small things. You will be learning a lot of stuff in this webinar, and I'll be validating that learning. Like I'll be giving you a similar practice question. I would expect you to answer those questions. Okay. So this is the structure of the webinar. And if you guys are ready for it, can you please type R in the chat box? Yeah. Yes. Great. Super. I'm able to see a lot of responses. Great, guys. Fine. The second part is like I'll try to understand the audience. Okay. What type of people you are, like what is your goal? Are you preparing for placements? Are you preparing for any other examination which has aptitude? All that I'll just try to understand that. Okay. And after that, we will be quickly discussing about the list of rounds that will be asked in this webinar. Will be mostly targeting IT service companies, but still then I'll give you an overall idea how to use it for other purposes also. Okay, and we'll just focus mainly on IT service-based companies, and also how to learn aptitude, all that stuff. Second part will be like the list of rounds in IT service companies, and also like what are the expected skills from the company. Okay, and the third part we'll be just discussing how to learn, how to approach your aptitude learning. I'll teach you a few problems. I'll also try to understand whether you can understand what I've taught, all that. Okay, that hands-on part will happen at the third part. And meanwhile, we have developed a wonderful product called placement preparation. This is not a promotion message or promotion webinar. This placement preparation is absolutely free, and we have developed it solely for the purpose of helping students community prepare for placements. You will not see any paid courses in the webinar, sorry, in the whole website. You can just plug and play and use it to the maximum. I'll just tell you how to use it efficiently. So that will be the what next part. Okay. Yeah. So wait a minute. Okay. Just trying to change the chat settings. Yes. See, are you guys able to send message to everyone in the meeting in the text box?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So now can you guys type a hi in the chat box so that I will validate whether I'm able to see the message here. Yeah. Okay, great, guys. Now all good. Thank you. So yeah. So now first part, like I just wanted to understand what type of people you are. Quickly type what is your goal. If you wanted to get placed in IT service company, type IT service company. Or if you are preparing for any other examination, or what is your goal in attending the session is my question. Can you please type me that in the chat box so that I'll get an idea? Okay, competitive exams, IT. Okay. Okay. Fine. Aptitude shortage companies. Okay. Okay. So teaching purpose. Fine. Goal is HR. Okay. Great. Okay, guys. I'll just give you an idea how to utilize the whole thing. Like, so we'll mention, like, if you are aiming to become a HR for some teaching profession, like, I want in the initial part, I'll be just teaching you few things, okay, which might be relevant to IT services company, but down the line, like what I'll be just teaching you is like how to use aptitude for all the fields. Generally, aptitude is the area where it improves your thinking skill, and thinking skill basically generates into money in whichever field you are getting into. So if you approach this session with that kind of mindset, like how to use aptitude for increasing my thinking ability, that way it will be really helpful for you. Okay, so try to approach it from that point of view. Okay, so having understood that, I'll just tell you what are the total list of rounds in most of the IT service companies. Okay. Generally, there will be a written test. Okay. And this written test will be having mainly three sections. First is aptitude. Second one is logical reasoning. And the third one is verbal ability. Okay. And some companies, they'll have coding round also. Coding will be divided into two parts. Like they'll be asking short code or MCQ. Only few product-based companies, they ask something called long code. Okay, they'll be expecting some lengthy coding to be typed in the compiler, and you have to run the program, all that. So depending upon what degree you are studying and depending upon what company you are attending, this will slightly vary. If you are an arts and science graduate, the second part will not be there. The coding, short code, MCQ, long code will not be there. Only these three sections will be there. Okay. And if you are engineering graduate, both these will be asked. And some companies, they don't ask much of coding and other stuff in the first round, but they'll test you a little bit in technical interview. Okay. So written test, and this has very, very high weightage. So you can be assured of your job, 60-70% assured of your job if you clear this first round. So knowing all these things is really, really very important. Okay. And some companies, they have group discussion, a technical interview, and then a HR interview. But most of the companies have this number 1 and number 4. They'll have a written test. If you pass the written test, you will have a HR interview. Most of the companies. There are very few companies which have all these rounds. Okay. So if you guys can understand what I just told, or if you guys are able to get what I am telling, Can you please type yes in the chat box so that I'll get a validation? Yeah. Yeah. All good? All good? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay. So what are the skills expected in these rounds? Okay. So first is like in the written test, what are the skills expected? Like they'll have this quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability, as I told you. Okay. In this quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning, they are testing your thinking ability. Why thinking ability? Thinking ability is the skill which determines whether you'll be able to make money for the company or not. Okay. So thinking skill is directly proportional to money making potential of a person. Okay. So these two are direct test of your thinking skill, and they'll be testing you on English comprehension through a section called verbal ability. So they'll be having a reading comprehension. They'll give a paragraph and they'll just ask a lot of questions from the paragraph to check whether you have the capability to read and understand steps, all that. Okay. So reading comprehension, sentence correction, and error spotting, vocabulary based questions will be there in this verbal ability. They fundamentally test your reading English comprehension skills. Reading a lot of books will really help you. And these are the 3 areas which are being tested: listening, reading, and writing. There are very few companies who test on this listening also. They'll give you a headset, all that, and they'll ask you to read something and they'll check your pronunciation, all that. But then that is very rare. Okay. Mostly this reading will be there, and few companies ask writing test. They give the essay writing thing, and they look for your writing skills also. Okay. Yeah. So the next one is like GD and HR interview. Okay. So this GD and HR interview, they look for three things mainly: presentability, confidence, and English communication. Okay. So presentability is the way how you present yourself, like how beautiful you are in presenting yourself, body language, like your dressing sense, all other things will matter. 50% of HR interview is done if you can present yourself very well. Okay. And confidence, the way how you actually approach the interview, all that. Very stable kind of person, all that. Okay. And next is like English communication. Like they'll be asking you a self introduction, explain, tell me about yourself, all that. Okay. So they'll be mostly they'll be asking questions from that self intro and your resume. So be very careful in what you put in your resume. My kind request: put only things you know, and put things or explain things that are original, that gives a lot of energy to the interviewer, like whether this person is telling the truth or authentic person or not, all that. Okay. And yeah. So some companies, they have technical rounds. In these technical rounds, they'll be having a small coding. Either they'll ask you to type it in a system. They'll just have a compiler and then check whether the code runs or not, and only then you will be allowed to do the second go to the next round. But whereas there are few companies, they'll just ask this coding orally. They'll give you a piece of paper, will ask you to write the code and ask you to explain the logic of the problem. They're absolutely okay that if you miss out some comma, semicolon, if the program is not running, all that, they're just okay with this. Okay. Yeah. So that is they basically check your technical skills in this specific round. Okay. And how to learn. Certainly how to learn a specific question. For that, I'm just going to give you a question and give you 1 minute time to solve the question. Okay. Generally, these will be the types of aptitude questions. A combination of these will be the types of aptitude questions which you will see in the companies. I want you to find answer of, like, let's say 108 square. Try to find this one. Meanwhile, some people are asking the passcode in my contacts, so I just type that. Once you have found the answer, please type in the chat box, guys. Yeah. Okay. So yes, so a lot of people have typed in the correct answer. Give me a minute time. There are some 10 people who are asking for password. Okay, fine. So now, like, I'll just try to explain you how to approach these type of problems. Okay. See, there are two general methods to actually learn aptitude. First method, like, is called think and learn approach. Okay, so basically you have to think about a problem and try to understand how the problem works. And after thinking and solving, you need to come up with a shortcut. You need to create your own shortcut for that specific problem. And this will give you a lot of potential. Okay, because in the whole process, your initial step starts with thinking, whereas this thinking potential will really help you to gain your what to say learning potential down the line, problem solving potential down the line. So this will really help you. And it is very unwise, or like not at all recommendable if you are thinking and solving the problem inside the examination hall. When you are learning, you have to think, take your own time. It is like driving a cycle. Okay, you are just going for a cycle race, whereas it is very unfair that you go to the race and then practice cycling. You practice slowly in your home, like in the ground, like you do all the stunts here, like, and then when you are really very good, you will perform in the actual ground, actual performance thing. Okay, that is the right way to do it. So this way you think and learn, create your own shortcuts in the home. Okay, and then apply that shortcuts in your performance arena. Like, actually, if you are going for a what to say examination, shortcuts should be directly applied there. I'll teach you with a small example. Okay, this is the first approach. This is how you should do. Okay, or otherwise, second method, or a lot of students generally don't like this thinking and learning approach, because it takes a lot of time. So they always want the shortcut. Okay, so we are here to give you both. Like, we'll just tell you the shortcut also, whereas you can just memorize the shortcut, directly apply the shortcut, and also we will explain you the reason how it works. Like, we'll recommend you to think in a specific way. That way your thinking capability also will improve. Say, for example, for the question I asked, like, what is 108 square? Okay, shortcut approach will be like, whenever a number is between 90 to 100. Okay, whenever a number is between 90 to 100, like, we'll take 108. Right? How much this is greater than 100? It's 8 greater than 100. So add 8 to this 108. We'll get how much? 116. And what is 8 square? 64.
Mute பண்ணாமே போட்டேன்.
Yeah. Great. So this is the answer.
இப்பதான் mute பண்றேன்.
Sorry? Okay. No problem. No problem. So I'll just I repeat it again, or like we'll practice with one more problem. Or find squares of numbers between 90 to 110. Okay. So let us take this example. 107 square. You guys try to do it or tell me the answer for this question. Yeah. So meanwhile, I'll just send the passcode to some more people. It's very overwhelming to see a lot of people have tried joining. Okay, fine. I think I'll not be able to send messages to all of them, but then I just send them the recording. Okay. So the idea is like what I told, it is how much greater than 100? 7 greater than 100. So add 7 to this number, like you will get how much? 114. And what is 7 square? Is 49. So this is the answer. That's all. Okay. And now I'm just going to wait a minute. Explain you the think and learning approach. Generally, you need to understand why this works, why the shortcut works. This 107 square can be written as 100 plus 7 square, or this is in the format a plus b whole square. We all in our childhood days learned what is the formula for a plus b whole square. It's a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, and just write it a little neatly. Okay, so 100 plus 7 whole square. What is the formula? A square, which is a is 100. 100 square is how much? 10,000. And what is 2ab? Yeah. So 2 into 100 into 7, which is 1400. Yeah. Wait a minute. Somebody is. I just try to unmute them. Fine, no problem. Yep. So here, see, I told that in addition to this 7, we need to add one more 7. So 2 times we are adding 7. That's this 2 times 7 is coming from like 2 into 7 into 100. Okay, so this part is settled. 114. Okay, and the last 2 digits are untouched. Okay, like what is b square value? B square is 7 square. It is never going to be like more than 100. So it is always a 2-digit number, 49. So it will be untouched by this area. So this is how it works. So knowing why this works or how to create these type of shortcuts, this is just the shortcut trick which will be helpful for a simplification. Most of the competitive exams will have this type of simplification type of problem, but I'm just trying to give you this idea. Okay, this idea is like you need to know really why it works, and you need to create your own shortcut so that it will be really helpful for you. Okay, in the longer run, or even if your goal is simply to get placed in public sector or private sector, like you can absolutely take this shortcuts from us, start learning that, and you can just implement it and clear year exams. Okay. Yeah. So one more question, guys. Try this one. This is like less than 100. So you need to subtract from the number. Let me see how many of you are applying this effectively. Nine two one six. Ajaruddin, Sivakumar, Harini, all of you guys got it right. Okay. I'll just explain it again. Okay. The idea is like 96 is how much less than 100? 4 less than 100. So 96 minus 4, like 92. What is 4 square? It is 16. Okay. Great, guys. Great going. Okay. Well, directly aptitude questions will not be like this. Okay. I'll just teach you a very powerful shortcuts in the next slide. Okay. Problems will be something like this. Okay. This is an example question from clocks aptitude topic. Okay. At what time between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock will the hands of the clock make a straight angle? Straight angle meaning 180 degree. It will be straight. Okay. So I'll just give you guys, like, let's say 30 seconds time. I try to find the answer and type in the chat box, A or B or C or D. What do you think? Believe me or not, I'll just give you a mind-blowing shortcut technique for this specific problem. Okay. Where you can solve the problem within 3 seconds time. But before that, I just want you guys to think about this problem first of all. Okay. Thank you, Ajit. Like, you have just responded C. Let's see whether that is the right answer or not. Okay. Yeah. Others, just give a try. It's absolutely okay. Like if we tell the wrong answers, no problem at all. D, okay. Fine. A. D. Okay, guys. I'll just tell you the answer. Okay. See, it will be very difficult for us to actually understand and learn the whole idea. So why behind every problem? So I'm just leaving that to you. I'm just going to teach you only the shortcut here. Okay. Shortcut for this problem is whenever you see a problem in clocks. Okay. And the question is like when the hands are straight angles, right angles, coinciding, all that. So those type of questions. Just step number 1, forget about the question. Don't ever look into the question. Okay. Look into the answer choices. Okay. So answer choices will have a lot of answers in this. Okay. Like in this specific answer choice, like this part is called, like let's say integer part 35, and this is called fraction 5 by 11. Okay. You just need to add the last digit of the integer part and the numerator thing. What is 5 plus 5? 10. So here no fraction, it will not be the answer. Here 0 plus 4, 4. Here 8 plus 2, and here also it is 10. So whichever answer choice has 10, that will be the answer. But unluckily, unfortunately, in this question, like we have 2 answer choices. For that, I'll just teach you another trick. This type of problem, you need to remember a number called 1 plus 1 by 11. Okay. See, these type of problem, out of 10 problems, 9 problems, you can straight away mark the answer using this 10 trick. Okay. The second trick which I'm just going to tell is like you need to apply only if there are 2 answers which has 10. Okay. See, what is the time they have given? 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Visualize how a watch will be. Okay. Like 1 o'clock will be somewhere here, 2 o'clock will be here. Okay. Hour hand will be here, and minute hand will be straight away here. It will be between what? 6, 7, 8. Between 7 and 8. Between 7 and 8, what is the lowest value? 7. What is the minute value of 7? When the minute hand touches 7, it is 35 minutes, right? Just multiply this 35 with that 1 plus 1 by 11. Okay, the step is very, very simple. Remember or visualize where the minute hand will be. Minute hand will be between 7 and 8 here. So take the lowest value, 7. 35 into multiply this with this factor, you will get the answer. 35 into 1 plus 1 by 11. So answer is 35 plus 35 by 11. Or what is 35 by 11? 3 times 11. So you can add 3 here. 38. Remainder is 2. 2 by 11. So this is the answer. If you guys can understand, can you please type U in the chat box? Or if you want me to repeat it, please type R in the chat box, guys. I'm ready to repeat it again. Yeah. Sir, I'll just repeat it. There are 2 methods to this problem. Okay. One is the very small method, 3 seconds method. But the 3 seconds method will work only if there is 1 10 in the answer. Okay. Like you have to add the last digit of integer and the numerator, you have to get 10. Here it is not, no fraction. So it will not be the answer. Here it is like 4. Here it is 10. If there is only 10, only 1 10, that's all. Problem is done. Okay. But if there are 2 10s, you need to use the second trick. The second trick is remember the number 1 plus 1 by 11. Okay. All this Y part, the understanding part, I will not be teaching. I'm just giving this as a homework to you. In detail, we'll be explaining this in our YouTube channel or like free resources which we post in the website, placement preparation. Okay. So here I'm just going to teach you only the shortcut. So what you need to visualize where the minute value will be. For this problem, the time is between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, right? Imagine a clock like this. Sorry for my bad handwriting. 1, 2, 3. So between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, like hour hand will be here. 180-degree meaning straight opposite, it will be minute hand, right? Sir, can you understand, sir? Or people like who have typed R in the chat box, can you understand this one? Yeah. Yes. Okay, fine. Great. So first step, I'm just imagining where the minute hand will be. Minute hand will be between 7 and 8 here. Okay. Yeah. So at 7, what will be the minute value? If it is at 1, minute value is 5. Okay. At 7, the minute value will be 7 into 5 is 35 minutes. Can you understand this point? Till this point, can you understand? If you can understand, type U in the chat box, please. Yeah. Yeah, great. So this minute value 35 into the shortcut number, the number which you are supposed to remember, like 35 into 1 plus 1 by 11. Okay. So just multiply this one. The answer is like 35 plus 35 by 11. In 35, how many 11s are there? 3 11s are there, 33 plus another 2 extra. Okay, this 3 can be added here. So it's just 38 and another 2 by 11 extra. So this is the answer. Can you guys now understand this one? Yeah. Yes, no? Okay. Okay. So this question is for you guys. Guess the answer. Like which will be the right answer for this question? Manjunath, can you please like rework on your solution? Like, I don't think that is the right answer. See, what is this step? Like, take the last digit of this one, integer value 1. And what is the numerator value? 8. If you add, you will get 9 here, 10 here, 6 here, 5 here. Only if there are 2 10s, you need to go to the second step. Here in the first step itself, we got the right answer. This is the right answer. Got it easy? Yeah. Okay. So how many of you guys find this shortcut to be very easy? Can you please type easy in the chat box? Oh, great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. See, this is the ideal route to improve your thinking ability. You have to learn yourself. This learning part can be done by seeing our detailed learning video. Okay, we'll just be posting a lot of learning videos in the YouTube. Okay, like so you can just watch these videos to learn, and you can create your own shortcut, or we'll also like tell you what is the shortcut we can create from that. And you need to practice a lot of questions, and then you need to use this repeatedly in your practice stage, and then actually when you go for the examination, it will be beautiful. Like you can perform like a star. Or if you feel like this whole process is going to take a lot of time, we'll just straight away give you something called shortcut. But that will have only the shortcut here. Like as I told, for a lot of problems, we will create shortcuts and share it with you. Okay, where you can just memorize this shortcut as you have already been doing this for 15 years from your childhood age till your college. We've been always assuming this method memorization is understanding. Like if a teacher writes a formula, we will just straight away memorize the formula and apply the numbers in the formula, and we'll give the answer. We are very much used to it. If you want, you can use this also. But my personal request is like we have a holistic vision as a country. Like if we have a lot of people who are capable of thinking rather than following instructions, like it will result in a phenomenal society is what I feel. If we have time, please try to follow this thinking and solving approach rather than memorizing this shortcut and directly performing it. If you are running short of time, maybe okay, fine. But then on the longer duration, this will really help you is what I personally feel. Okay. Yeah. Next, one more question I want to tell you is like, not all the problems will be as easy as this, but we can create as many shortcuts as possible. Like let's say out of 100 questions in an aptitude examination, you can create shortcuts for 60-70% of the problems. We can shortcuts and then try performing in our actual exams very well. That is the idea you have to get. Like for 100 problems, 60 problems, you should be knowing like a 10-15 seconds method. If you are practicing all the problems like a regular approach, writing down the formula and solving the whole thing, it will take a lot of time. So at least for the problems which you need to know the shortcuts, you need to know the shortcut, apply those shortcuts, then keep the rest of the time, save the rest of the time in solving the difficult problems if you have any time. Okay. And this is something I wanted to mainly tell in this session. Okay. So next part, like I just wanted to explain you why we are doing this. We are doing this for the purpose of making the website placementpreparation.io a valuable place for students to prepare for their placements. Okay. So what all we have, like initially we have come up with a special thing called real life application, where this will give you a thought trigger where it is used in real life. So that will just like we believe that will give you a real purpose for learning. So maybe we feel like it will create an interest. So that is the reason why we have thought.
Voice is breaking through. Hello.
We added this, and there are shortcuts will be there. Okay. Once again, it's breaking down.
Yeah, it's breaking, I guess. Yeah, clear.
Yeah, very clear. A
Yes,
very
sir,
good
yes, sir.
experience for me, like sitting in the dark in my house roof and then explaining these things. Oh, great. Yeah.
Sir, your screens are not visible.
Screen is not visible.
No, it's visible. Hello.
Visible, sir, visible.
Yeah, maybe like you can rejoin again, gentlemen, so that you'll be able to see. Yeah. So quickly, I'll just tell you. We have a lot of practice problems. Okay, I was just talking about this real life examples, and we have a lot of formulas and shortcuts. Shortcut part, like we are planning to add it later. Once we create the video shortcuts, we will be adding in the website also. So this video shortcuts, first we will be releasing in YouTube. So I personally will tell you how to use the whole placement preparation idea to efficiently prepare for your placements. In the next slide, maybe. Yes, so this website has a lot of practice problems and a lot of company specific problems. And we are planning to add a lot of test features also in the website. Like maybe I'll just show you a quick demo of this website so that it will be easy for you guys to see and understand where is where. Okay. So this is the website I was just talking about, placementpreparation.in, whereas you can just learn aptitude, logical reasoning and data interpretation here. Okay. So inside this quantitative aptitude, like if you click on a topic, arithmetic progression, there will be concepts like real life examples. See, real life examples will be there, and after that concepts will be there,
Sir,
and
your
formulas.
screens are not visible, sir.
Sorry.
Your screen sharing is not visible, sir.
Okay, I'll just stop.
No, Vignesh, I guess.
Visible, sir.
I'll just reshare it once again, Vignesh. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Fine. I've just shared it once again, guys. Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So now is visible. Thank you, sir.
No problem, Vignesh. My pleasure. Okay. So second part is like we have something called company specific area, like where as of now we have only 4 company question papers added. Like this will have exact ditto questions of Infosys, TCS, Accenture, Wipro. That we are trying hard to find the exact question, and we are trying to put in the exact question in this website, so that it will create a lot of relevancy when you actually go to the examination. We are planning to add more here, the company specific part. Okay. And yeah, so we are like kind of creating a lot of blogs and web stories for your learning. So keep a watch on this space, so that like whenever we add new stuffs, especially this shortcut stuff, you will like as and when we post it, you can just learn. There will be something called a newsletter, so that you once you go to the website, it will be popping up. So just try to give your details in this newsletter, so that we will be sending you regular updates about all those useful things. Okay. Yeah. So and what next? Like what's the time now? 7:30. Okay. Fine. I'll just quickly explain you what are the next steps. Okay. Like this session is just to give you an idea of how to actually approach aptitude learning, or generally how to prepare for your placements or any competitive exams. Okay. Down the line, we are planning to add a lot of content. Like in the YouTube, the next 2 months, we are going to add a lot of content, which is for free. Okay. Like you can straight away follow our YouTube channel. YouTube channel link will be there in our website. If you look into our website, we'll have a big banner like subscribe to our YouTube channel, all that. Okay, you can just look into that and learn the shortcut part. Especially the shortcut part is going to be really, really valuable for you. Just in 2 months time, you will learn all the aptitude steps. Almost 90% of the important topics, you will know the shortcuts. Best shortcuts you will know. Why I am telling this? Because I am a person who has scored 99 percentile in exams like CAT. Okay, this is considered to be the toughest aptitude examination in India. I have cleared a lot of public sector job interviews. Okay, I have personally cleared a lot of IT company job interviews. But because of my passion for teaching, I'm just doing all these things, and I will proudly say that I have helped thousands of students get placed in a lot of IT companies, and I've just out of my own interest, I personally help a few students get into public sector also. Okay, so please make use of it. Like, I'm just keeping this as a request, because only that thing makes some meaning for what we do in our life. So that is the reason why I am just insisting you to do this. And if you really wanted to see the great works which we are going to do in the website, and if you really like it, then share it with more people, so that more people will get a benefit out of it. That is what my request is. Our personal goal, let me be very, very transparent with you people, why we are doing it. Because our goal is to make this website a very valuable website, and we want as many people as possible to come to our website. As of now, we didn't think about how to make money out of this website, or like, let's say, what is the monetization thing. No, nothing. Okay, first of all, we wanted to make it as much valuable as possible at free of cost for maximum people, and time will tell how to make it sustainable. So we haven't thought about it. So please make use of it. That is the great help you guys are going to do us for us. Okay, yeah. So first of all, we will be just posting most of the content in YouTube, and those content will be actually posted in the website at a later stage. First 2 months it will be in YouTube. Later on, we will just add it in the website also. Okay.
Hello, Thiru.
Yes, Ram.
Sorry for interrupting. Little request, like, can you share a demo of practicing questions in our platform? Like, you can take
Yeah,
2%.
sure. I'll just do it. Okay, I'll just do it once I finish this slide, Ram. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 2, like inside the YouTube or most of the YouTube shortcut video, when you look into the description of that video, we will have a small a Telegram link which will have a small quiz. Okay, ideally we are planning to keep this quiz in our website itself, but due to time constraint and development constraints, we don't want to make it as a delayed process. We want the learners to quickly practice as fast as possible. So this will be having like I taught you a clocks problem, and the same clocks problem you will have in the practice part. If you want more practice problems, you can actually go to our website. Okay, or like, let's say, the Telegram quiz will have only 2-3 questions for practice. Okay, if you want more practice, then you guys can visit our website and like do a lot of practice and other steps. Okay, and test part we will be adding in our website later. Like there is no point in discussing much about it now, but then please visit frequently to understand what is the progress, or subscribe to our newsletter, where we will be posting regular updates as and when we create new things. Okay, and now as Ram told, like I forgot to explain this specific thing. Okay, like this company specific, if you click on this company specific, we have just collected what are the previously asked TCS aptitude questions and have posted here. Okay, and here inside this aptitude, a lot of topics are there. Like, let's say we'll take a topic called average. As I told you, average has like real life example, concepts. So concepts will be like, what are the important concepts in averages, all that. Instead of theoretical part we have done, but we are planning to give it as a video content also. That is what we are going to do in the next 2 months. Okay, that is what I'm just trying to tell you people. And formulas. So what are the important formulas in average? All that will be mentioned here. Okay, and most importantly, our specialty is like we have questions which are original. Like if you are preparing for a high level aptitude examination, it is always recommendable to practice original questions, so that like we have the habit of memorizing the answer choice also. Like if you don't want to get into the trap, like always try practicing original questions, so that it will hurt your ego and give you a lot of confidence when you solve it right. Okay,
So you can straight away do a plug and play. If you feel like this is the right answer, you can click on it. If it is right answer, it will show you in green. A wrong answer, it will show you in orange, all that. And if you click on this view answer, like we'll have the formula, shortcut formula for that, and you can also learn from that. More importantly, the learning part is yet to come. So please follow us continuously. Spend some regular time on like our learning content and make use of it. More importantly, see, learning and not doing is equal to not knowing. So as and when you learn something, we personally recommend you to do that or practice that, and like develop your muscle memory so that it will be very easy for you to actually perform an examination. Okay, yeah. So this is what I wanted to tell, and yes. Okay, so just make a note of my email ID, guys. The whole placement preparation product is being funded by uh, a company called GUI. Okay, they have a lot of technological training resources where if you wanted to learn C programming, Python, a lot of free courses are also there. Like you can just go visit their website and enroll and explore whatever is useful for you. You guys can just make use of it. And my email ID is tirumurthy@kubi.in. Whereas you can just write to me if you have any specific query or like let's say any specific need, so that we will just try to address in the next set of development. Okay. And if you guys have any direct question now, you can ask me now. Or if you don't have any question, can you please type no in the chat box so that I'll understand? Yeah. Okay, NGM is name of a college where I used to handle classes previously. So that is the some guy is asking. Gopal is asking. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Great. Then. And Ram, do we need to tell anything else?
No, you have
All
covered it.
good?
Yeah.
Fine. And thank you so much, guys. Thanks for your patience and thanks for staying with me beyond all these technical glitches, all that. Yeah. So life is like that. Absolutely okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Ramya, like good question. Like you will not find for all the topics. See, this clock shortcuts you will not even find in the internet. It is the personal shortcut. I have thought a lot about this specific problem, and I have used my thinking and learning ability to create my own shortcut. You will not find it in the internet anywhere. Okay. Likewise, I have created a lot of shortcuts which I'll be sharing with you people first through YouTube, later through our website. Okay. So just follow us so that you will get these special shortcuts as and when we post it. Okay. Yeah. It will come under quantitative aptitude. Some website they will be mentioning under logical reasoning also, but mostly it should come under quantitative aptitude. Clock's problem. Ajit, thank you so much, Ajit. Yeah, our YouTube channel name is like placement preparation. Go to our website so that you will be able to see the link. Maybe I'll just type in the chat box. Okay. Our website is like www.placementpreparation Tom, can you please type the website? I'm also typing. Like maybe if I miss it, placementpreparation.io is the website. No, these classes will not be conducted daily. Like when, as and when we have this, just go to our website and register to our newsletter. Whenever we have the sessions, like we will post it in the newsletter so that you guys can register and attend it for free. Mohammed Sharik, like go to our website placementpreparation.in where you will see the YouTube and Instagram handles. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much, John. We'll just end the meeting now. Thank you so much, all.